Okay, so I beat the Hunt's Mega Edition quite easily with a simple loadout of the current Crook Boss, Stranger, Mortar. I didn't even use the minigun, but I could have swapped that out for the Commander and the DJ booth. However, you are given a set loadouts, 3 set loadouts, which you can use, which is for people who've never played the game before and need to beat the game for, like, I don't know, a Roblox token. However, let me see. I can do this probably without the use of my OP towers. I'll probably just use this. So let's see. Marksmanship. Okay. Ready. Da, da, da. It looks. I beat it in 10 minutes. If I timescale it, probably I can beat it quicker. But let's see. Cowboy. It's the most cost efficient. Let's do that one. Oh, logbook. Finally. I'll say finally. So for this loadout, the Archer is actually the most powerful tower here. The Cowboy is merely for cash generation, but do I really need cash generation for this? Wait, no, probably not. I'll probably just use Archer, right? Surely. The only thing is, no, hiddens will be fine actually because the Archer has hidden detection. The only thing I'm worried about is, are there any enemies with no burn? Because that would reduce the efficacy of the Archer. I don't think it's the case. I'm placing it here, by the way, so that it has. So the closer it is to the path. Well, I know I'm placing it close to the path, but I'm assuming that the enemies won't get that far, which probably is probably a bad assumption, but oh well. But because it's further away from the path, like in these areas, it takes advantage of multi-hit, which is probably going to be required for this game mode, given there are a load of enemies. And I don't even know why I placed down the Cowboys, because we don't need cash generation for this game mode. Actually, think about it. The Ranger will probably be useful for that. Korblox Warrior. I don't know if I really wanted cash generation. I do have the DJ booth. Okay, Archer. Oh, the Cowboys actually pissed me off. I'm tempted to just sell them. But I have a policy of do not sell because you only get like a third of your cash back. And I've known to stick out on the long term. Never sell. Never sell. Also, they do generate cash. Even if it's a minimal amount of cash, they do generate cash. What I'm also thinking is the Ace Pilot with its bombs can deal splash damage. So if the archers don't work out, then I could probably do that. Probably go red. Okay, so after this wave, I'm probably going to get explosive arrows. Shot of the Sentry. Yep, that's my name. Got the Shot of the Sentry name that was stolen from the Umbria's attack name. I named on the wiki after... was it Franz Ferdinand was shot in World War One? I know. Shot in 1914, became an ability name in 2021, and became an archer's upgrade name in 2025. The big old 2024, sorry. So yeah, what a butterfly effect! Yeah, totally not because there's like a whole load of other events in the 21st century, which is why this name came about. I came up with the name, but you know, fair enough. I forgot to switch to explosive. Oops. Oh well. Probably set that to random. Random for the explosive archer probably seems best. Also, why is I don't understand. There's a bug with the archer that makes it bug out like this. It just like does this. I don't know why. I can't really tell you why. Okay, so Fallens are easily dispatched with. Very cool. Might as well get max level DJ booth. Music change at level wave 8, which very cool. I just realized these might not be unique soundtracks. It sounds unique because I don't think I've heard of it, but then again, I don't really play with the sound up all too often, so I don't know if this is a unique soundtrack or not. You can't even hear it probably because for purposes of this video, I've made my voice louder and the gameplay quieter, so you can hear tower sounds, but not necessarily the music. Got the Korblox Warrior logbook. Very cool indeed. And now it's just literally archer spam probably. Cowboys, I'm actually pissed off at you. You don't deserve to be here. Cowboys are... it's pretty useless in this loadout, I can't lie. The Cowboys are literally there as a red herring for you to use. They're not useful at all, don't bother. And then probably get a set of either 8 or 10 archers to deal with these. And then Rangers probably afterwards. I believe it's wave 14 where it comes out. The Korblox Deathwalker. And then, yeah, okay. Actually, I might go for 8. The Fallen Necromancer. Is it meant to be the Korblox Necromancer or something? I don't see the Korblox Necromancer here. In either case, I already have it because it's part of the Frost Necromancer logbook. But yeah. Now, get the Ranger. Oddly enough, you can use consumables in this game mode. I guess because it's easy mode and easy means use of logbooks. I don't agree with it, so I'm not going to use it. But I guess in worst case scenario, I can use it, but I don't like to. Like I said, I don't like consumables don't seem a pure way of beating the game, in my opinion. Now, Shane will probably disagree with me, but I don't necessarily like using consumables unless I absolutely have to. I just wonder if the developers had Fallen mode in mind when they were doing... sorry, they had Korblox events in mind when they were doing Fallen, because they do actually have a similar theme-ish. They just save themselves the effort of making new enemies in Fallen mode by just... or in Korblox event by reusing Fallen mode enemies. Yeah, they planned this out from August 2024. Absolutely. So 2 more waves until the Korblox Deathwalker appears, and we're doing absolutely fine with this loadout. Literally, with this loadout, you only really need the Archer, Ranger, and the DJ booth. Like, sure, I guess the Ice Pilot would be useful for the Hiddens. In fact, let's probably just get one for the Hiddens. I don't want to deal with accidental Hidden Rush. I doubt there's an accidental Hidden Rush, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, really, you could probably get, with this loadout, you probably only need the Archer, the Ranger, and the DJ booth. Interesting to see what the other loadouts have to offer, because I haven't actually seen them. This was the only one that looked appealing to me because of the Archer, but that's really it. It's not wave 14 where it appears, so what else is, what other wave is it? Okay, so the corpse is no longer Molten Corpse. Okay, fair enough. They probably renamed it because of the Korblox event. It makes no sense having it called just Molten Corpse anymore, but it's now just in general Corpse. Okay, this map is so long. It goes all the way over here, and I haven't even played it. And yes, there's a car here. Ooh, yes. Fancy car. It's the same as the, what was it, the previous hunt event, where it had that car. But I assume the map is long, not specifically for easy mode, unless you are absolute noob and you can't actually beat it. But it seems like for the director's cut, or hard difficulty, as it's probably going to be known as, it's for that, assuming that, you know, the boss is more powerful, different enemies, etc, etc. Even the other slums even that powerful. The slums even aren't that powerful from the Korblox Deathwalker. Yeah, this game mode is too easy. It is the point though. It is meant for like noobs to Tower Defense Simulator, so I don't really see it as an issue per se. It's just, you know, if you play Tower Defense Simulator for at least, I don't know, even a year probably, you could probably easily beat this, even if you don't know what the hell you're doing and you think the Cowboy is a good loadout for this. But very cool. Hunt 2025. Okay. Oh, it regenerates. Everything regrows, and everything's reversed. Nice. Very cool. Dare I say it's a bit like Outpost 32 when it sprung up and everything. Or, well, it's like the Hunt previously as well, but it's cool. The waviest Hunt, by the way. That's what that was called. Right. Next, the Tactician loadouts. Okay. Let's do this then. Let's actually timescale this. Militant. Looks like that'll be fine. Then the commander's now going to have squeaky chipmunk voice. Very cool indeed. What's the... Okay, so the support here is the commander for this loadout. Okay. I just need to show up hidden defenses because I don't want to get rushed by them, which is why I'm using the militant. Freezer I don't really see as that's important here, purely because I don't know how many any of these enemies actually have like no freeze. I actually haven't checked how many of these enemies have no freeze or not, so that'll be interesting. Right, then I get the mortar to deal with these enemies. The mortar in this game mode, by the way, is probably a godsend because of the amount of hordes there are. The weak hordes, that even that 40 health Korblox Seekers and 108 health Korblox guards. That easily the mortar deals with that. Easily. This mortar is too OP for this event. Now obviously the only issue with the mortar is that it can't see hiddens, but that's what the militants are for. And I guess I can use the military base, but the military base, I don't know. I like the military base. It's just, it's too unreliable for... It's not unreliable. It's this long path. I just prefer using militants to just deal them quickly. Also, best setting for mortar is random, because it might target the enemies. Not specifically the first or the strongest enemy. It will just target random enemies, thereby increasing the explosion. Well, the amount of enemies that can be hit by the explosion range and the cluster bombs, which is why randomness is better. Yep. Okay. It's just one of those. Oh right, yeah. You can't place towers on. See, this is what I mean. I need to be very careful with hidden Korblox enemies. Yeah. Okay. Let's just have one max militant to deal with those, and then continue the mortar spam. So the mortar, it has actually quite high DPS as well. So it'd probably be useful for the Korblox Deathwalker as well, ironically, even though it's meant to be an explosive tower. We have 5 mortars though. That's going to be the issue. After this, is going to be spamming logbooks. Red Cliff Traitor has been added to your logbook. Okay, very cool. I don't know how much of the Korblox enemies I have there. Very cool. So that's max level commander. Got APCs just in case. There's like some hiddens that I literally just forgot about. I doubt it. One max level mortar because spam. Literally, the commanders are literally just for the mortars, nothing else. Literally just the mortars. Yeah, the militants are there, but the mortar is clearly the better thing here. Apart from when there are hiddens, obviously. I just realized I could just use, like, I don't know, a napalm strike. I could have used a napalm strike instead of placing down a soldier, but oh well. I summoned the APCs early because this is quite a long map, and I'll anticipate them getting a while to beat the Korblox Deathwalker. Then again, they actually might reach it before that. Oh well. Or have I timed this perfectly? No, I haven't timed it perfectly. Just off. Just off. Oh well. Clear out everything before the Korblox Deathwalker though. That's fine. So this should be easy. Relatively simple. Max mortars, then just spam the hell out of militants while doing the commander. Very cool. Very cool indeed. What was it? 6 minutes, 13 seconds. Low grade crate. Very cool. I assume the rewards, the Triumph Rewards are going to be the same as easy mode. And finally, it's the all-powerful loadout. Now, I haven't actually seen what the starter tile for this is, bearing in mind that hidden detection is going to be the limiting factor here. So, is it possible? Let's see. Probably. I doubt developers made one of the loadouts impossible for early noobs because they don't know what hidden defense is. But we shall see. What is the early? It's probably the rocketeer. No, shotgunner. Right. Okay. I see. There's no support here. Okay. It will be shotgunner spam for I don't know a couple of waves before moving on to the all-powerful towers. The minigunner is a regular minigunner. I can't bring my golden perk to minigunner. Okay, that's fair. I think from now on it's going to be rocketeer, rocketeer, rocketeer. Have them here. Right. Yeah, because the rocketeer also has hidden defense, which is going to be pretty cool here. Although, to be fair, the other towers, apart from the... even the Demo Man has hidden detection. Okay, so looks like what's going to be the case here is rocketeer spam, then turrets probably. Yeah, okay. Hidden detection coming in clutch. Probably the best rocketeer level to spam is level, was it level 3, sorry, at least for this event. So I've messed up. Have I messed up already? Nope, barely not. Very cool. I need to probably place down a turret or something to deal with high health enemies. A bit crazy how the turret hasn't actually been reworked or remade since. I mean, not major reworked since it was first added back all the way back in 2019. Okay, hold on. Have I messed up somewhere? Yep, I've messed up somewhere along the lines. There's one minigun. Yeah, one minigun is fine to deal with them. Very cool. See, even if you mess up, you can just place down a minigun at the back and it's fine. This event, as you can see, is quite easy. But obviously, it's to cater to those of non-TDS persuasion to actually beat the event. Otherwise, it would be a bit unfair. Right, same as the mortar, I'm setting the rocketeers to random. I forgot how many rocketeers you can have. Is it 7? I think it's 7. Yeah, developers, right? What you need to do when you hover over the towers is you need to say what the placement limit for that tower is, because I'll forget otherwise. It's not 7. Okay, it's a lot more. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, it's 8. Okay. Meanwhile, for the turret, I believe it's 3. Again, though, I have to remember this on the top of my head instead of, you know, having the knowledge right here when you hover over it. Ah, yes, it's 3 turrets you can have per game. Probably the worst loadout because there's no support in it, but that's fair. Get a turret. Not max level turret. Can I actually get a max level turret before Korblox Deathwalker? Is that possible? Looks like it. Okay. Very fair fucks. The economy for this is busted, but it's easy mode. Who cares? It's going to be an easy grind for logbooks, though. I must say that. I wonder, right, does the paintballer have hidden detection? If not, or if it does, I don't think it does, actually, but is it possible to beat the hunt event with just the paintball? It probably isn't. Surely because of balancing reasons, but... you know, it would be interesting. Except I no longer do those videos because I find them quite boring now. Alright, Korblox Deathwalker, final wave. Do I even have the Korblox Deathwalker logbook? I don't actually. And we're going to beat it. I mean, it was a foregone conclusion anyway. It's quite easy to beat. But yeah, Korblox Deathwalker beaten. Very cool indeed. 6 minutes, 3 seconds. And a timescale ticket to replenish the one I used. Very cool indeed. So yeah, possible to beat the hunt event with relative ease on all the loadouts. So low. So yeah, And just for reference, let's see how fast you can do this if you were to have like zero consideration for your towers and bring like the most OP towers that you know to mankind. The enemies are weak anyway, so even if it gets past, I think the Golden Crook boss units, just by themselves, tank it. Okay, Korblox Deathwalker, woo, go Korblox Deathwalker, go Slay Queen. Oh, I nearly got this logbook. And what, that's Korblox Deathwalker. 4 minutes 47 seconds, probably can get it down to like at least 4 minutes 30 seconds, but yeah, quite fast to beat this event and grind out all the logbooks. I'm just missing the Korblox Deathwalker now, very cool indeed.